I'm not as mad as I should be. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we can afford to lose a few games here and there. You know what I mean? Like we got enough in the standings. We got a little bit of wiggle room to where all right, we can lose a game or you know what I'm saying, beat one of the other teams in the West or you know. So I'm not too mad about the L. But what I am mad about or like what's irritating me is just like how, why, like why do we lose the same exact way every single time? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, Frankie, can I talk to you for a second? Can I talk to you for a second? And it's like, listen, okay, let's mix it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing you, I've been watching you, you've been open minded, you know what I mean? You've been changing shit up, you've been making adjustments. Cool. Let's not stop there. Let's not stop. You know what I'm saying? Like let's keep that open mind and let's twiddle with some things and let's tweak some things here and there. All right. So first things first, Devin or Kevin Durant starting the fourth quarter. We need to cut that. Like that needs to switch. Whatever you need to do minute wise to stagger the minutes or whatever the case may be. But Kevin Durant starting the fourth quarter should no longer. Because like I said, we lose the same exact way every single time. And it's like I said, I love him too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give him praise when he win, and I'm gonna give him, you know what I mean? Like I gotta call a spade a spade. Is that when Kevin Durant starts the fourth quarter, this happens every single time we blow the lead, dog. So how many leads do we gotta blow? How many times did the offense gotta go cold? How many times like tonight, before he checked out everybody in the fourth quarter, they scored 9 points. 9 motherfucking points. I feel like that's unacceptable. That's completely. I get it. Bradley Beal, he was showing heart today. He played. We watched the Bam. I get all of that. I get all of that. But 9 points is ridiculous. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not saying Book got to play the whole entire fourth, but maybe mix this shit up. Maybe throw Book and Brad or whatever the case may be. Because like I don't like how like stagnant or how everybody just try to force feed KD the ball in the fourth, right? And then when he get the ball and he try to pass out, then he turn it over, and then trying to get him the ball as a turnover. So it's just like, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? We finished with what? How many turnovers did we finish with today? We finished with 22 turnovers to 7 to a young Magic team. That's crazy. That's crazy. To a young Magic team, they turned the ball over 7 times to R22. Like I said, how many times are we gonna lose like this? How many times are we gonna have 20 plus turnovers? How many times are we gonna go cold in the fourth? How many times, Frank? And that's what I'm saying. Like, let's keep that open mind. Let's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why niggas get so married to so many ideas when it comes to like coaching. I genuinely do not get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at this point, it's borderline like, all right, like y'all not watching film because that I feel like that's the only thing that makes sense. And also another thing to like the Suns fans, whatever the case may be, or like just the team in general. Just because Book score 40 or just because Book get hot does not mean we're gonna win the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like we've been Suns fans for a minute. We watched Book from when he got drafted. Like we've lost a lot of games where Book has scored hot a bunch of points. We lost probably more than we won. Like to be completely honest, when Book go crazy, we typically like lose those games. I'm sorry, I gotta call a spade a spade. So just because Book is going for 40, do not mean everybody else gets to take a night off and just be like, okay, cool. Let's just watch him and let's let him lead us to the victory. That's not what that means, fam. That's not what that means. And also, too, I feel like we got to, as a team, we got to get out of the whole like, it shouldn't take a 40 ball, a 50 ball, or whatever from a KD or Durant or a Beal on a nightly basis just for us to win the game. Is that crazy? Like it shouldn't take, oh, Book had to score 40 tonight for us to win. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Katie had to score 40 tonight for us to win. Oh, Bill had to drop 37. Like, it shouldn't be that. And I feel like it kind of starts with kind of like everybody kind of because I feel like it's tough. It's tough. But I just feel like maybe Book is shooting too much or like that hot hand shit is just like I don't know. Like I said, that's something for the coaching to figure out because I feel like when Book or when one person gets hot, then everybody on the team go cold. So it's just frustrating to try to figure out because it's just like you can't have one without the other. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. It's like if KD is super hot, then it's just like everybody else is super motherfucking cold. You know what I mean? Like if Book is hot, everybody else is cold. So it's just like, where's the balance? How do you find the balance? How do you get the ball out of, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like the best thing I could continue to say is this team is entirely too talented to continue to force feed people the ball. Like it makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? Grayson Allen shot the ball 3 times tonight, didn't miss, didn't see the ball no more. Like, come on, fam. Like Eric Gordon, he was knocking some shit down. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and it seemed like whenever KD go cold, or you know what I'm saying, like, it seemed like KD can't get it started. Like I would say, out of 10 games, maybe 2 of those where KD can actually, if he don't touch the ball the majority of the game, he can actually get it going in the fourth. And then Bill's just like just spotty points, just like you just never know. Like you just never see with him and a goddamn like him and his broken nose. So you don't know. Like I'm not mad at whatever I get from Beal today, but it just seemed like, you know what I mean? Like it seemed like they just didn't want to be there in that second half. It seemed like they just thought that okay, like we'll win this shit eventually or whatever the case may be. And you know what I'm saying? The Magic wanted it more. Shout out to the Magic. You know what I'm saying? They got some young pieces over there. They play hard. Jonathan Isaac, I feel like, was a difference maker of this game. You know what I mean? I feel like in that second half, he turned up defensively, got deflections, was, you know what I'm saying, like didn't really score too much, but I feel like he got 2 crucial blocks, got a steal, was forcing turnovers. And I feel like essentially that's the game right there, yo. Like that's the game right there. So like I said, I feel like Frank, like let's go back to the drawing board. Let's not let's be open minded. That's all I'm saying. Like let's be open minded to, you know what I'm saying? And then 14 balls is just not enough. It's not enough. But I don't know, man. But this was a tough one. This is a tough L, but like I said, I'm not too mad about it. I'm not too mad about it. Oh, before I get out of here, the main reason I feel like we lost this game too is if you was watching, it was Drew Eubanks. Like Drew Eubanks was terrible. Like on defense, on offense, and you could visibly see everybody like Book, KD, whatever, just like yelling at him continuously throughout the night. And every time he went to the bench, he was shaking his head because niggas was on his ass. And it was just like, for whatever strange reason, I don't think that he knows what switch mean. Like like I don't think he know like rotations. I don't think like because it just seemed like watching him, he was just lost, and I feel like that kind of continued and just deflated the whole team just because it was just like we had so many defensive breakdowns just because Drew Eubanks. So I feel like I said, we need to go out and we need to go get that small ball 5 guy, or we need to go get another backup center because I feel like Drew Eubanks ain't is probably not it moving forward. You know what I mean? Like I thought that he could be serviceable. I feel like he played good in October and in the preseason, but I just feel like every night he just looked more and more lost. You know what I mean? So we definitely felt that presence of Nurk being gone tonight. But all in all, man, it was all right. But till next time, man, peace.